Hi, Ms. Murali. Thank you for taking your time and staying with me after school to have this conference. I really appreciate your effort.
I thank you for coming and critiquing me. I really appreciate that. I would love to learn from you. So, thank you.
Thank you. Hi, it was last week, I think it was Friday, last Friday when I came to observe you for the second time. It was a great class. I could see a lot of difference from my first observation to the second.
Yes.
And I remember you were working on kinematic equations and it was a good class. Now, I just want to ask you, share with me what you thought was great about the lesson.
Actually, we had an exit ticket the previous day that talked about, it is a very simple formula about speed. So from now on, they're going to be using formulas every single day. So the kinematic equations they have to know that. So I just wanted to see where the students were before I started the lesson. And when I graded the exit tickets, I saw that they didn't know how to rearrange equations. So I based my lesson on that. Like all I had wanted them to do was arrange it in a particular order.
Gamboa to the front. Austin Gamboa.
That's what I did. So that's what I did, and that helped me to plan a better lesson. So when the first time they came inside the classroom, the first thing I did was I discussed my exit ticket with them. So they knew right away that, okay, I didn't know how to multiply, or I should have divided it. So they know where they stood, and so the equations can get easier and easier as they go on, because they only get one chart and they have to rearrange it. So I was trying to base it on that.
Okay. What behavior pleased you, or what do you think you will reinforce again in your next class?
The behavior that pleased me was everyone does an exit ticket for me, because that's how they get their grade for that day. That's my daily grade. If I don't have an exit ticket with their name, they don't get a grade. So I actually like giving them exit tickets every day, because so that they are at that point, like if the bell rings at 12:57, they need to have an exit ticket with their name. So, and I would reinforce it every day, because it's small things like getting me a unit for that day would make them realize that, okay, I have to know this and I have to know this. So for the next 40 minutes, they're going to be working towards it. So I'm going to do the exit ticket every day. That's what
To you, it works, and it gives you a picture about how the kids learn.
Yes, it actually gives me a great detail about where I am in my lesson planning. So next day, if I think that most of them didn't get it, so I don't move forward, what I do is I take half a class period to reinforce the same material.
Okay.
And then the next half period, introduce them to the new concept, because I don't think if I can teach them new every day, and if they still don't get the previous lesson, there's no point in teaching them something new, because they're not going to get it during the test.
Do you use your exit ticket as assessment, or just to help you to reteach, or do you
It's
take it as an
actually
assessment?
as an assessment, because if they get the exit ticket, that means that question is going to be right on the exam for me, and I usually try to give the exit tickets from the test, try to look at the previous test and see, okay, what kind of questions are there. And
Train Henry to the front. Train Henry to the front.
Okay. What did you think? How made the lesson to go smoothly that day?
There are two things that actually I would say the difference between the first observation and the second one was my class. This first one was during a 7th period. At the end of the day, the kids, no matter what, don't want to sit in a physics class. And also the class size. For me, those two things are very important. And the second observation, which was during the 3rd period, I had the kids, they know they are very comfortable with each other. And they know when I say we have to read, we have to focus on a lesson today, they do sit and listen to me. So the 23 to 30 makes a lot of difference, and in grouping them for me.
May I have your attention, please? We have 2 cars in the fine arts parking lot that need to be moved.